up on Berkshire News Now, we meet with incoming MCLA students at orientation. Then, we check out Bell Tower Records. And BNN reporter Mei Craig finds all the good eats at the Outdoors Farmers Market. That's coming up next on Berkshire News Now.
Hello and welcome to the July 9th episode of Berkshire News Now. I'm Julia Teixeira. MCLA has made several administrative staffing changes as it was announced on June 26th that Dr. Emily Williams has left her role as Vice President of Academic Affairs. Williams was hired last year to replace outgoing VP of Academic Affairs, Cindy Brown. Dr. Adrian Wooders has assumed the role of Interim Vice President of Academic Affairs as of July 1st. Deb Faust, who served as Dean of Academic Operations this past academic year, will return to her faculty role in the psychology department. Earlier in the spring semester, both Williams and Faust came under fire after the cancellation of the radio practicum course. BNN asked the president's office for comment on the personnel changes, and in a statement, the school said, "It is a college policy not to comment on personnel matters." Starting on July 13th, come to the Williamstown Community Preschool at 7:30 p.m. for the North Berkshire Community Dance every second Saturday of the month. The dance will feature live performances from Matthew Christian and Max Carmichael. For more information, visit northberkshiredance.org. The Hub restaurant has new ownership and a new name. The location, which was bought by Mark Meehan, will now be known as the Capitol Restaurant. The Capitol Restaurant was a staple for the city of North Adams for 65 years, and with 25 of those years at 55 Main Street. This space is temporarily closed for right now, but when it reopens, patrons can expect upscale comfort food and barbecue on the brand new menu. Incoming MCLA students had the chance to experience life in the Berkshires at orientation on June 25th and 26th, and I had the chance to meet some of the class of 2023.
MCLA has begun to welcome the incoming class of 2023 through orientation. Though in the past, orientation was composed through mostly night sessions, MCLA has decided to make changes to the format.
This year, I think we decided that we wanted to try something new, so students have been coming to campus a lot more and staying overnight, so we wanted to give them a different option, and it's just trying something different. And we did have one overnight orientation, which we still found very useful for students because they could make a deeper connection to campus.
And MCLA has already had one day session as well as their overnight session, with 2 more day sessions still to come before classes start back up in September. And students had the chance to express their excitement over the upcoming semester.
I chose MCLA because it's a small liberal arts school. It's away from the city. I think I could get more acknowledged. There's just a whole bunch of amazing people that really interest me.
Small, and everyone here get to know people, your community, your professor. You get to spend time with them.
Probably getting to interact with everybody and meeting new people.
Is the scenery around it. It's a beautiful place to be.
Jen LeBance, who is the Director of Student Activities and the Interim Director of Orientation, shares her favorite part about orientation.
My favorite part is truly meeting all the new students, so I get a lot of emails and phone calls and putting faces to the name. So making sure that those students feel welcome and are ready to come to MCLA, but it's truly meeting all the new students.
Fall classes start for MCLA on September 4th. And for Berkshire News Now, I'm Julia Teixeira.
Don't worry, you aren't crazy. The Williamstown Theater Festival will begin showing Tell Me I'm Not Crazy on Nico Stage from July 24th to August 3rd. The play was written by Sharon Rothstein. It is a comedy that asks how one small firearm redefines a family and how 2 generations confront it and what it means to succeed and to sacrifice in America today. For more information, you can call 413-458-3253. The Conservation Commission has reviewed and given Williams College the green light to build a 1,400-foot walkway that will connect Spring Street and South Street. This walkway would create a connection between the town's commercial hub and Williams College, which serves as the town's leading cultural institution. Members of the town have expressed the desire for a connection that would link Spring Street to South Street for years as a way to condense traffic and encourage more people to walk. And in what will be the band's only North American appearance for their 2019 summer tour, the Pretenders will be performing at Mass Mocha on July 26. Along with the concert, join band leader Chrissy Hines on Saturday, July 27th, for a Q&A discussion about her new book and exhibit of original paintings. For more information, you can visit massmocha.org or you can call 413-662-2111 to buy tickets. And speaking of performances, on this week's edition of Weary Weekly Entertainment, Robert Weary will be discussing the debut of the play at Williamstown Theater Festival, as well as more events happening in Central County.
Thanks, Julia. Welcome to this week's edition of Weary Entertainment News. Summer is in full swing, and entertainment is abundant throughout Berkshire County. So, in addition to events occurring in the northern Berkshire County area, I'll be mentioning some events going on in central Berkshire County, a half-hour drive south of North Adams. First, the play Grand Horizon will be making its world premiere at the Williamstown Theater Festival. This dramedy play, written by Bess Wohl, tells the story of a couple who has been married for over 50 years, but now suddenly wants a divorce. This is an intimate, funny, and painful look at the nature of love over time. Grand Horizon stars Jesse Tyler Ferguson, best known for his role on the hit sitcom Modern Family, Priscilla Lopez, Ashley Park, JoBeth Williams, and Thomas Sadowski, and is directed by Lee Silverman. Grand Horizons opens on Wednesday, July 17th, and will run until Sunday, July 28th. Tickets for all performances cost $75, except for the opening night showings, which cost $70. In addition, on Tuesday, July 23rd, there will be an opportunity for the audience to speak with the cast and crew. Performance times vary. Check the Williamstown Theater Festival's website for more information. Over in Central Berkshire County, there will be a historic concert titled Tanglewood in the City. This will be a live concert featuring classical music filmed at the Tanglewood Building in Lenox, Massachusetts, and will feature the Boston Symphony Orchestra, or BSO. This concert is going to be simulcast at the Common Park in Pittsfield, located on First Street, and also in Boston. According to BSO President and Chief Mark Volpe, Tanglewood in the City is one way we can express our appreciation and encourage the citizens of the region to join the BSO and its music director for great music making. This concert will be conducted by the famed Andres Nelsons. Tanglewood in the City will take place on Friday, July 19th at 8 p.m. In addition to the main performance, there will be several pre-concert activities at the Common Park beginning at 5 p.m. These include the chance to see some local brass ensembles, food vendors, and a beer garden. Entrance to this event is free. Next, the Future League's summer baseball season is approaching its All-Star Week, and Pittsfield has the honor to host the event this year. All-Star Week gives the best college players from the Northeast region a chance to shine. This is also a great occasion to see professional baseball players in action. Whether you're a super fan of baseball or just a casual one, the All-Star Game is sure to be a hit for all ages. The All-Star Game will be played on Tuesday, July 16th. Prior to the game, there will be several pregame festivities. From 5:30 to 6 p.m., there will be a home run derby from the best hitters in the league. Then, from 6:15 to 6:45, there will be a celebration of historic Wacona Park, which is turning 100 years old this year. First pitch should take place at approximately 7:05. After the game, make sure to stick around to see fireworks, weather permitting. General admission tickets cost $5 in advance and $7 at the gate, while box seats cost $9 in advance and $11 at the gate. Wacona Park is located on 105 Wacona Street in Pittsfield. Finally, if it's a rainy day in Berkshire County, why not go to the local movie theaters? The big movie debuting this week is Stuber, an action-packed comedy. In this comedy, a cop must work with a very nervous Uber driver to help catch a dangerous drug lord. This is a buddy comedy and features many of the scenarios we've come to love with this genre. Stuber stars Kumail Nanjiani, Dave Bautista, Natalie Morales, and Karen Gillan, and is directed by Michael Dowse. Stuber opens Friday, July 12th. Visit fandango.com for times and movie prices in Berkshire County. Stuber is rated R for heavy violence, language, and sexual references. There are many other arts and entertainment events happening around Berkshire County that I could not get to. If you would like any more information about events happening in the county, you can visit the website http://justtheberkshires.com for everything Berkshire County related. That ends this week's edition of Weary Entertainment News. I'll be back every episode of Berkshire News Now to discuss the many plays, art exhibits, concerts, movies, and more going on in North Adams and surrounding towns. Back over to you, Julia.
Earlier this month in Adams, the Commercial Street School was demolished along with hundreds of years' worth of history. Though the building wasn't used as a school for more than 40 years, the building was still considered to be historic as it dates back to the late 19th century. Currently, there are no official plans on file for the open area as nothing has been brought forth to the planning board. On August 2nd through August 4th, Bang on a Can and Mass Mocha present Loud Weekend. The 3-day event will feature over 30 concerts. Highlights include Bang on a Can performing field recordings, a hypnotic solo set by singer Juliana Barwick, and much more. General admission 3-day pass is $70, and preferred 3-day passes are $95. For more information on tickets, visit massmocha.org/event/loudweekend. At Noel Field, Splash Park has made quite the splash since its opening earlier this month. Mayor Tom Bernard and the city's Recreation and Water departments made the official opening with a ribbon-cutting ceremony. The Splash Park is open daily from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., with fall hours to be announced at a later date. And right next door at Joe Wolf Field, many people came out to the Steeplecats game's annual 4th of July baseball game, and I had the chance to play ball.
While there are many different activities happening for the 4th of July, there's always one that remains consistent every year, and that is the Steeplecats game that's played on the holiday every year. At Joe Wolf Field, the North Adams Steeplecats faced the Vermont Mountaineers. Heading into the game, the Steeplecats had dominated the last 2 out of the 3 games that they played and had looked to keep the momentum going. In the end, they would go on to defeat the Vermont Mountaineers in a close game with the final score of 5-4. Many people came out to support the Cats, including members of the Appalachian Service Project.
So we're here to raise money to go on a service trip with the Appalachian Service Project and New Hope Methodist Church, and we're going to go rebuild a home down in Virginia.
Steeplecat games have been a long-standing tradition that has stuck with the minds of many.
Probably like this first year. My son just finished up his second year in the majors in the Little League, so I've been dragging the kids down to the games now at least once a week.
I used to come with my family when I was really little, but this is my first game I've been to in a long time.
I have been a fan since they came here because I grew up in North Adams, so as long as they've been here, I've been a fan.
4th of July fireworks, and the kids are being bat boy and girl for the opposite team.
I am, yes. This is one of my first games, but I'm so excited to see it.
To this game today, I came because it's the fireworks and celebrating the country. Hopefully things turn around with the country, but came to watch the Steeplecats and see friends and family.
And for Berkshire News Now, I'm Julia Teixeira.
If you're looking to spot some animals, the Williamstown Historic Museum will be hosting the Hay Day Fair on August 11th from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. There'll be craft demonstrations, bake sales, pony rides, silent auctions, a petting zoo, and tons of colonial games for all ages. Admissions is $10 for families and $5 for individuals. For more information, visit destinationwilliamstown.org/event/Hay Fair. In North Adams, it looks like plans will be moving forward on the new Cumberland Farms on Ashland Street. The convenience store chain has purchased the old city yard located on 227 to 245 Ashland Street. According to the Registry of Deeds in the deal, the property was purchased for $575,000 after taxes. Construction on the property is expected to begin later this summer. The Mount Greylock Regional School is currently undergoing a few changes. Superintendent Kimberly Grady told the school committee that there is some interior work going on with exterior landscapes and concrete work. Due to construction, the school is currently not taking any tours at this time. However, the school is looking to resume tours sometime in mid-August. Join us on Wednesday, August 14th at the 23rd Annual Downtown Celebration in downtown North Adams. This year's celebration will include live music, dancing, magicians, food, games, and plenty of giveaways for the whole family to enjoy. And speaking of downtown North Adams, every Saturday all summer long, the city hosts the North Adams Farmers Market. And BNN reporter Mei Craig had the chance to try out the fresh produce.
From the months of June to October, the city of North Adams is hosting its annual farmers market. If you're looking for fresh fruits, vegetables, honeys, jams, and flowers, the farmers market is the place to go. Farmers from all different areas from around the Berkshires talked about what they're selling.
We are selling pasture-raised eggs, meat, and vegetables. So pork, beef, chicken, and then lettuce, kale, chard, bok choy.
Jams, pickles, relishes, flowers, towels, washcloths, bouquets, vegetable noodles.
We've been doing this market, this is our 10th year at this market, and so it's really just great to see everybody again and have sort of form long-term relationships with people.
I'm doing it for 40 years, so I know what it's all about. I enjoy it. I enjoy making the preserve.
Julia Bolger-Hopkins talks about why she comes to the farmers market.
I always try to go to the farmers market when I'm in town and it's in season. I think it's a great cause to support.
I went to the farmers market today because we were at home and I was on my phone on my Facebook page and looking at the farmers market page actually, and all of the vegetable posts looked really yummy. And actually we were just thinking, oh man, those look really good, and we were planning out our menu for the week. And we decided to actually just come on down.
It's cool to see families starting and growing, just have that relationship with people.
Make sure to stop by the farmers market from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. From Berkshire News Now, I'm Mei Craig.
In City Council news, the council's approved a $41 million spending plan for fiscal 2020. However, before the budget was approved, the council argued about $14,000 to fund lifeguards for Windsor Lake. Councilor Harpin, who is the head of the Finance Committee, suggested to reduce the airport budget by $14,000. Harpin expressed the need for lifeguards at Windsor Lake as it is a popular destination for the city. While many of the other councilors agreed with her, as well as a resident who frequently swims in the lake, the council does not have the authority to transfer funds in the proposed budget, as they can only cut from funds. Mayor Tom Bernard stressed this point during the meeting, saying, "We've introduced the budget. The council can approve or reject. We cannot add to the budget." However, Bernard did express some disappointment in the Finance Committee for not taking this issue into consideration. This comes after the Finance Committee was given 2 more weeks to review last-minute changes within the budget. In the end, no additional changes were made. And one of the North Mills mini stores is Bell Tower Records. And with the recent boom of visitors due to the Solid Sound Festival, I had the chance to spin a few records.
While the NORAD Mill is the host to many different types of businesses, there was one specific business that caught the eye of many tourists that were here for the Solid Sound Festival. Wesley Nilsson, who is the owner of Bell Tower Records, talks a little bit about the boom in business.
We had a boom. A bunch of people I've never seen before, a lot of collectors and just interesting faces buying stuff all across the board last week. So yeah, it was fun.
And as for how Nilsson became the owner of a record store?
We purchased the inventory of a shop in Williamstown called Toonerville Trolley last April, so April 2018. So just over a year we've owned it.
Nilsson ends by talking about his love for music.
Well, my wife and I have both been heavily involved in music, for forever. We're collectors, and we were just looking to do something on our own. So, and we saw that Hal March, he was the owner of Toonerville. We saw in the paper that he was looking to sell, so we started inquiring.
And at Bell Tower Records, people are not only able to come and buy and listen to music, but they're also able to share music as well.
Sharing music with people, it's the best. It's a good feeling.
Bell Tower Records is open from Wednesday to Sunday at 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And for Berkshire News Now, I'm Julia Texera.
On August 15th from 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m., step out into the summer night during the annual Berkshire Lantern Walk. At the Clark, come explore at your own pace. Janet Cardiff, the 40-part motet on the grounds around the Clark and the reflecting pool. For more information, visit destinationwilliamstown.org/event. In Adams, a new massage therapy center has opened on Park Street. The owner of We All Need Bodywork, Jessica Wilson, has said that her business strengthens a wellness theme developing on Park Street. Wilson offers flat-rate massages in 30-minute increments up to 90 minutes. The business is also open for walk-ins on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11:30 to 2 p.m. And that's all for this week. Make sure to like our official Facebook page at facebook.com/Berkshire News Now for all things BNN. And you can watch all episodes through the official YouTube page. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you every other week throughout the summer with the next episode airing on July 23rd.